Sorry. All right. It's firing up. My bad. 16 minutes into the stream. They won't know. Just everyone be cool. We're going to act like the stream is just now starting. We totally have not been here for 16 minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. We are here just now streaming for the first time of the evening. Welcome. This is my first stream. What can I expect? Pretty much this. Yep, there's the YouTube chat. We are totally just now starting Thirsty Thursday. YouTube chat. We were not live and forgot for 16 and a half minutes. That totally did not happen. This is a fresh stream. Welcome, welcome. Thirsty Thursday just officially started right now. Welcome. Is there a bigger stream on YouTube versus Twitch? We usually... I don't have the view count up when I stream, but when I look at the analytics after, we've been averaging, I think, like 750 to 800 concurrent on Twitch, and YouTube is like 1 to 150. So it's definitely much more popular over on Twitch. Probably because of that right there. We're running the gaming PC giveaway always over on Twitch, but if you want to watch on YouTube, that's perfectly fine. I would just recommend pulling up a second browser tab. That way you at least earn the points towards the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. Minions, tonight we drink. I'll be a minion. Don't clip that. Yeah, I'm down. Wowza. Starting off strong with the $2 super chat. Says, sup, man? How's your night tonight? It's going, man. We're here. Pretty good night. It was movie night. So easy parenting night here at the ZTT household. The kids watched the new Transformer movie, and then we pretended to be Transformers for about a half hour before bedtime. So I can only be Megatron for so long. But I would give my Megatron rating probably like a 9 or 10 out of 10 today. So yeah, pretty good night so far. Slurpee with the tier 1 3-month resub. Thank you. Much appreciated. Great movie? Yeah, it is a great movie, except now my kids know how to say badass. In the movie, they say badass like 2 or 3 times, and now my 5 and 3-year-old think it's cool to say badass, and it's just like, oh my god. Yeah. Oh! Mr. Maddox Jones expediting that hype train. My goodness. Whoo, 5 tier 1 gifted subs from Mr. Maddox Jones. Thank you very much. Badassatron. Yeah, that it's actually pretty hilarious. In the movie they say badass-atron, like a Megatron, whatever. Badassatron. I don't know why, but my 5-year-old thinks that there's a K in there, so he always just says badass-gatron. And he thinks the swear word is actually badass. We're just like, you do you, man. We're like, just whatever you do, don't say badass in school. All right? That's the only rule. Brian with the Twitch Primer, thank you. Combat Wombat with the tier 1 3-month resub, thank you. Amran also with the Twitch Primer. Thank you very much for those 5 gifted subs. Badass, yeah. Where do you do your streams? Here, Twitch, and YouTube. You're on one of those platforms right now. Are we good? Are we tracking on that? Ezra says, hello, just arrived. First time chatter. Welcome, Ezra. Sorry, Twitch. We're going to snooze that ad break one more time. We got level 7. Got level 7 hype train. YouTube chat is just now flowing. Here's the true test, though. Within the first, like, 5 minutes or so of the YouTube stream is when we get a quick grasp. The mods, myself, the other members of the chat, you can really start to gauge what kind of night it's going to be on the YouTube chat. I got them both pulled up side by side. And dare I say, YouTube chat is actually reaching a pretty sophisticated level. It doesn't look bad. Zach, what do you think of gaming laptops? Kind of a weird question. Actually, it's not. That's a valid question. Hey, better looking Linus. Oh boy. Maybe it's just one person. Gonna be a Diddy comment tonight. Okay, all right, never mind. We got it. We're going back to Twitch chat. They had their chance. It's gonna be a Twitch chat kind of night. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Jen with the Twitch primer, thank you. Tom Watson also with the Twitch primer, much appreciated. Do you like the clip I made on Twitch? I have actually. I don't know whose it was, but I have actually been reviewing the Twitch clips because we're starting to build a system behind the scenes where we take the most popular Twitch clips, which, let's be honest, like Twitch clipping isn't super popular in the ZTT community. Maybe we can make it more popular, but I'll look at the most popular Twitch clips, see what I was talking about, and then try to extract a quick video out of that for the ZTT Extras YouTube channel. So usually you guys only clip something when I say something dumb or sexual. So, you know, if I happen to throw out something sharp, it might not happen tonight. But if I just happen to say something like remotely valuable to people, if you could clip that, that would be much appreciated, man. Titan with the tier 1 gifted sub, thank you. Godly with the tier 1 resub as well, thank you. Make an out of context channel in the Discord? That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't see the upside.
Gin underscore 516 sent 300 bits.
Thank you very much for those 300 biddies. Much appreciated. I got some liquid IV.
James Silcock sent 300 bits.
James, thank you as well for the 300 biddies. We got the liquid IV on deck to, again, try to minimize the hangovers come Friday morning when it's also leg day. Every Friday I've been doing legs. So yeah, the less hungover, the better. AZ with the $5 YouTube super chat says, I traded a Ryzen 5 5500 1660 Super PC for a Ryzen 7 7700X and a 4070 Ti. That sounds like a very good upgrade. 1080p medium to 1440p high to ultra. Yeah, really good work there. I don't know how much extra you paid, but that is definitely an upgrade. Bro, appreciate your work. Thank you for watching my work. What headset are you using? The Corsair HS80. Exclamation point headset. All right, so tonight we are building that hype train's over, so now we can actually get to the real business. Thank you guys very much for that. Level 7, I think it was. My goodness. We are building a $600 gaming PC. We are using a GPU that was not on my radar at all. And somebody posted a comment, and I answered that comment in a YouTube short / TikTok video. And literally while I was writing the script for that, part of the script said, let's look at the current prices and then compare that to the value. And I was like, oh my God, this is actually really good. Does anybody know what GPU that is? Anybody see that video? I think it came out a few days ago. Oh! Dead guys got it right. Dead guys got it right, but hold on before that. Sniffro with the $10 YouTube super chat. Thank you very much. Do you think Intel will release more GPUs after this Intel B arc? They did sell out quick and had good value, so maybe they will release more in the future. They will definitely release more. As of right now, they did not expect the success of the B580, or so they say. So I think they are producing more of them. We already know that the B570 is going to come out in less than a month from now. And I would assume that they will release more GPUs. But nothing else is confirmed. Yes, we are using... Thank you for that $10 super chat. That's big time. We are using the RTX 2070. And the reason why I just now discovered... Hold on. That music is still too loud. Is that music too loud for you guys? We gotta turn that down like one more notch. There we go. The reason why that's good is if you go to ZTT, hold on, ZTTbuildhelp.com. We're just good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. ZTTbuildhelp.com. You scroll down to the GPU comparison charts, and we will go to the 1080p Ultra ones. The RTX 2070 is all the way up here where my mouse is. And if you look, remember, the horizontal axis is performance. The x-axis is performance. It's better than the RX 6600, which costs about $200 brand new. It's in between the 5700 and the 5700 XT, which I really like. But this is an NVIDIA card, so it's going to appeal to more people. It's about on par with the RTX 3060. And they're going vertical? No, that is the horizontal axis. Axis. No, the horizontal, vertical. What are ads? Yeah, I couldn't tell you. But before I show the GPU, I guess I'll wait for the ads because I don't want those people to get pissed. Badass ads. I see what you did there. I test stuff. We'll go over to YouTube chat for a little bit. I test stuff with the $5 super chat. Says, turning in weapons tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. Wait, turning in weapons tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday to start the all-nighter? Turning in weapons? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Are you law enforcement retiring? Or military? I don't know what that means, but thank you for the $5 dono. And thank you for being here. Can you explain that again? I got an ad. Yeah, sorry. We're going to talk about that GPU in 1 minute. 1 minute. Yusuf with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. Could I use a test bench for a daily driver PC? You can, but you probably shouldn't. Like a test bench without a proper enclosure, that's just gonna get, you're just gonna get dust. If you have a cat, that's game over. If you have kids, that's definitely game over. You can. I don't recommend it though. Can you run the PC on YouTube? No. If you're on YouTube, scroll down to the description of the YouTube video, the YouTube live stream, and that'll give you all of the information you need. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway. This is the next one. Here's all the info. The next drawing is January 30th, so we have a little bit of time for you guys to earn some points. It's not typically this long, but we have a very busy January with a couple trips, so we're going to miss some Thirsty Thursdays. That way you guys have enough time to rack up all of those points. Okay, I think the ad break is over. So, I don't think I think you guys heard all of this. But yeah, basically the 2070 is on par or close to the RTX 3060. It's in between the 5700 and the 5700 XT. It's a little bit better than the RX 6600 for $200. And if you buy them on the used market, I saw several of them for about $175. And not only did I get one for $175, we're bringing it back. Welcome back to the conversation. EVGA. Let's go. I haven't used an EVGA graphics card in, oh man, months now. So I was very excited to find, wow, it's pretty dusty. This was definitely a used GPU. Look at all that dust. Yeah, Dubs in the chat for EVGA. Don't even care about the dust. We're bringing it back. Such a clean side profile here. We got the super weird 4+2 and the 6, which should be fun with the cable extensions. But yeah, I told you guys were going to be excited. All right, I'm not just randomly fake hyping you guys up. I knew you guys would like that. How much? $175. And so like we said, $175, RTX, NVIDIA, which I know a lot of you care about, And it's better than a $200 brand new RX 6600. So when I was making the video, I was like, yeah, why is this? Oh my God, my hands are dusty. When I was making that video, I was like, yeah, why is this not on my radar? It's actually pretty good. Oh, I was reading all those super chats and I forgot that the queue was working for the super chats.
AZ30 said I traded a Ryzen 5 5500 1660 Super PC for a Ryzen 7 7700X and 4070 PC.
Sorry.
Snifra said, do you think Intel will release more GPUs after this Intel B arc? They did sell out quick and had good value, so maybe they will release more in the future.
I'm pretty sure I read all of these. I forgot that it was working for the super chats. My bad.
My test stuff said turning in weapons tomorrow Thirsty Thursday to start the all-nighter.
Still doesn't make sense.
Beer mugs.
That one still doesn't make sense. I think this is a new one.
Gunfu_Panda said I have an Asus Prime B550 MA Wi-Fi 2 with a Ryzen 7 5800X. Should I upgrade to AM5?
If you have a B550 motherboard and a Ryzen 7 5800X, you should not upgrade to AM5 unless if you actually have to. I don't want people to upgrade from AM4 to AM5 just for the sake of upgrading. If you have the 5800X can pair perfectly fine with 1440p GPUs. So unless if you're going up to the RTX 4090 or 5090, or if you're doing something for work where you actually need more CPU, raw CPU processing power, then just stay on AM4 for right now. And I think the next AM5 series, the whatever they call it, the Ryzen 10,000 or whatever naming scheme they go to after 9,000, is when you should probably think about upgrading. I would enjoy your 5800X for right now. I have the same Mobo CPU combo. Yeah, I've been seeing so many of these lately, and I'm starting to think. I mean, I've been saying that same message for a really long time, but I feel like some people are misunderstanding it, or it's not being communicated correctly. Like, you don't have to upgrade from AM4 to AM5 just for the sake of upgrading. You know, a 5800X is still a really good CPU. So that's all I got. Hopefully that helps. Don't upgrade unless if you absolutely have to.
Aquandic_acid sent 300 bits.
Thank you for those 300 biddies as well. Wait, does AM4 have better performance than AM5? AM4 and AM5 are just CPU sockets. That's all. That's all they are. AM4 doesn't have performance. AM5 is just the newest Ryzen CPU socket, where AM4 is the previous one. But there are still really good CPUs that work on AM4. If you're building a brand new PC right now, anywhere over like $800 to $900, I would definitely go AM5. But if you're still on AM4 and have a good CPU and especially a good B550 motherboard, just stay. Stay on AM4. You're fine. Lord with the tier 1. Thank you. Boulder also with Twitch Prime, and Anti-Gamer with Twitch Prime. Okay, are we ready to build? 35 minutes? I think you guys are ready. Are you guys feeling yap or build? Yap or build? 35 minutes in. Although for YouTube the stream has only been live for like 16 minutes or something. I apologize. Build, yap, build, ads. There's no ads right now. I can see when you guys are on an ad break. There's no ads right now. Build, why not both? Easier said than done. All right, definitely a lot. Wow, a lot more builds today. Okay. I feel like the people with subs next to their name say yap. Everyone else is like build. We're gonna build. We're gonna build. Message received loud and clear. Let me turn on these cameras because this is for a YouTube video. And I gotta record B-roll for these parts. What do baller points do? They don't do anything. Real quickly, before we do start, just as a reminder, we are always running this gaming PC giveaway on Twitch. You got to be watching on Twitch. Type in ! giveaway. Click the link. That'll take you right to here. It shows you on the left all the ways to earn points for the giveaway. This is how many tickets are currently in circulation. You guys are buying tickets right now. It's how many people are entered. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway on Twitch. All right. So, for the parts list. Where's my parts list? There we go. First up, let me clear out this. There we go. First up, we have the Ryzen 5. Oh my God, where is it? 5600. And you may notice some shipping seal action on here. This is an AliExpress 5600. I paid $74. This right here is exactly why for used YouTube builds like this, I am perfectly willing to buy from AliExpress. I have not checked the pins though. Let's do that real quick. Oh no, I did check the pins. I checked the pins whenever they shipped. I forgot. Yeah. Good to go. Ryzen 5 5600 for $74. We love that AliExpress. I do too. That is part numero uno. We are going to be plugging in that 5600 into probably the most questionable choice of the night. This is an MSI B550 Gaming Gen 3 from Amazon Resale, aka used. I've been buying Amazon Resale or Amazon Warehouse motherboards for the better part of a decade, and you know, I would say our percentage of successful boards and just works is probably like 85, no, probably like 85 to 90%. Might be 90. But lately we've been having some bad luck. I don't know what's going on recently, but I'm just hoping that this works. This is what the motherboard looks like. All black, super clean design. That's all I really cared about. This was the cheapest B550 at the current time I was buying. I paid $80. So for an ATX B550, that's actually really good. For the RAM, we have some Clev Bolt. I've been using this RAM a lot. It's been starting to be at a consistent low price. This is a 2x... Oh, this is a 2x16 kit. Oh. Yeah, 32 gigs of DDR4. Clocked at 3200 megahertz. I know this is very obvious, but I know I haven't been relaying this message. The price gap lately between 16 gigs and 32 gigs for DDR4 now is actually getting to that point where it's like, we should probably just be going with 32 gigs from here on out. It's the same story of how DDR5 has pretty much always been. But now that DDR4 is getting so cheap, the 32 gig kits are only like $12 to $15 more than the 16 gig kits. So unless if you're doing an ultra budget build, like sub 500, sub 400, 32 gigs is becoming the sweet spot now, which is nice to see. For the SSD, this is just a standard Clev Crass Gen 4 C19 1 terabyte NVMe. This has been consistently around, yeah, $48. It's usually around 50. I think 48 was on a Black Friday sale or something. I think I saved a couple bucks on that. But yeah, the Clev Crass C910. I think this is a mid-ranged rated NVMe. Who is Clev? Clev is a brand where if you've been building PCs for the last probably 3 or 4 years, you're familiar with them, especially if you're more value conscious. But yeah, if you're like a pre-built buyer or just jumping in, you've probably never heard of Clev. They've been making a good name for themselves. with pretty much these two products right here. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Clev, or I don't even know what they make outside of RAM and an SSD. But yeah, I mean, both of these have been staples for maybe like 3 years now or something. It started. Who knows how Clev got on the map? At least in like the PC building, PC flipping community. Who was here? Who remembers how Clev got on the map? It was a good time in the PC flipping community. Anybody know that? Reluctant Hero with the Twitch Primer. Thank you. Anti Gamer. Oh, I think I read that one. Anybody know? Only the experienced PC flippers would know that. They did a 7 mil giveaway. I don't know anything about that. 16 gigs isn't enough for Marvel Rivals. Well, good thing this is 32 gigs. Is that true though? Yeah, Shauner, I knew Shauner would get it. Shauner said the C710. I think this was during the GPU shortage, right? Is that right, Shauner? So like COVID time period, Clev came out with a C710, which was a Gen 3 drive. And they were cheaper than any other SSD by like $10 at the end of the shortage. Okay, yeah, it was crazy, and I don't think I purchased the C710 in an order quantity of less than 10. It was just like 10, 20, 10, 10. I was buying a ton of them. And ever since then, they haven't gone anywhere. Like Clev is here. They're here in the PC component. Isn't it owned by SK Hynix? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea who owns it. Clev used to list crazy deals with coupons on Newegg for a while during the pandemic. Yeah, they just went hard at that time period, and now they're just a sophisticated, budget, affordable brand that is always on PC Part Picker and available. How clever. All right, next up, we have the GPU, or sorry, the power supply. This needs no introduction. Another MSI Mag A550 BM, Tier C, $50 on Amazon, per usual, 80 plus bronze, non-modular. That's the only downside. All black, super clean model. These I'm still buying like 10 at a time, minimum. Plugging into that though, we got some Okanos cable extensions here. I think I've only used Okanos one other time, but we just have some black cable extensions. And the main reason for this is because of that weird GPU power cable for the RTX 2070. So that'll make sense in a little bit. I know some people question the black cable extensions, but I have a method to my madness here, just so you know. And for cooling the Ryzen 5 5600, we got the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Halo Black. I haven't used a Hyper 212 in probably at least 5 years. For those of you that are new to PC building, the Cooler Master Hyper 212, like the original, was the best affordable air cooler for like a solid 5 years. Like, this is what everybody used. Not this one. This is a newer version. But the OG Hyper 212 was just like the choice. If you were air cooling an Intel i5 back then, you were using a Hyper 212. And since then, they've made a ton of extra designs, black designs, different RGBs and whatnot. And for whatever reason, Newegg is giving these out for free. Or they were. I don't think that they're doing it anymore. But they were giving these out for free every time I bought a, I want to say a Ryzen 5 7600X. I'm not sure. But it was one of the CPUs that we used for ZTTbuilds.com. And they were just giving these out every single time. So we have an entire stack of these. So I got to start using these, which is why we have them today. And then the GPU, I already showed you, but we're bringing it back. EVGA, ladies and gentlemen, is back in the building. We got the RTX 2070 looking super clean, slightly dusty. We'll take care of that. But EVGA is officially back in action, which I'm really, really excited about. And we'll talk about the value of the RTX 2070 later after people start asking for that explanation again. And then one more final part we have. I don't think anybody's going to know what this one is. Okay, I don't think so. Who, hold on, is it labeled? No, it's not. This could be a tough one. Oh, it is labeled. Who knows what this is? I'll even take the side panel off for you, if I can figure it out. Oh my God. Is there screws? I don't see screws. Who knows what this is? A PC case? Correct. Game Max? No. Shauner says, I see Sama. I don't know how to get this off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Does this come off? Hello? Okay, I am definitely missing something fundamental here. Is there a button? Or do I just gotta man up? I think this just requires muscle. I think that's all it is. It is oh, there it is. Wow. Oh my God. That is obnoxious. It is Sama. Oh, Yeet Man's got it. The Sama 5. Weird name. Sama V. The Sama 5 Mesh. It was on a sale. $75. ATX. Almost had a heart attack there. Comes with 3 fans. 3 ARGB fans. And the front 2 are actually 140s. Get a little bit of extra air cool. Oh, that's a 140 back there too. Yeah. So 3 140s. Pretty interesting. I can already... oh, my... oh, never mind. Yeah, we're good. Looks like we'll have a little bit of depth back there. Yeah, let's check that out now, actually. How do I... yeah, the... okay, yeah, this actually isn't too terrible. This is what the starting point looks like. Definitely a rat's nest here. But it does have... oh, and it's got an open ARGB port, which is perfect. We can add in our CPU cooler right to there. I love when case brands do that. And the depth of cable management is actually pretty good this time. Our last few budget cases have been really bad. This is actually not too terrible. I don't see a ton of cable management options, but we'll have enough. I'm actually not scared about this one. That looks reasonable. The Sama V Mesh, the Sama 5 Mesh. I think it's gonna look super cool. So what we're going for with the black cable extensions, the black GPU and everything, is just black, super clean, super minimal, and then RGB. Not sure what color will look the best, but we'll be able to tie all of the RGB products right into that hub with the CPU cooler. And yeah, that's gonna look good. All black with RGB, yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a nice, clean, less than $600 build with the 5600 and the RTX 2070. Pretty good combo. Or I guess we're about to find out.
Project sent 300 bits. I clean my PC 3 times a year. This week I clean my PC and drop my 5800X on the floor. 1/3 of the pins was bent. After 3 hours, a straight all the pin and the CPU working fine.
Wow, that is such a good save. You dropped your 5800X, 1/3 of the pins broke, and then you fixed it? Nice work. Oh man, I bet that was a stressful hour, or however long that took. Whew, nice job. Why are you taking the CPU out to clean though? That's an excellent follow-up question, Shauner. What? Great question. Why in the world are you uninstalling your CPU 3 times a year? TR Project, you don't need to send biddies. I will look out for the message. Why are you stuck to the cooler? Mate, 3 times a year? I understand once, but not twice. Why is that CPU coming out 3 times a year, man? Somebody please keep an eye out for TR Project. I am anxiously waiting for that answer. Clean the socket. Yeah, that would have been my guess. Put more thermal paste in the socket, maybe? Please don't do that. Thank you, Shauner, for the great follow-up question. TR Project is nowhere to be found. Is he still in the chat? Oh, there he is. I replaced my thermal paste and I have 1 PC, so I feel like I build it again because I can't build too many PCs. Okay, that's too wholesome. Now I feel bad for making fun of you. That's extremely valid. I did that in high school. When I was in high school, I didn't have any money for PC parts, or very rarely would I have money for PC parts. I would uninstall every single component in my PC just so I could rebuild it. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly valid. Yep, that's fair. You survive. You can stay, TR Project. You're allowed to stay for Thirsty Thursday. Here's the beer for the person that was late. Dogfish Head Blue Hen Pilsner. It's a baby beer. 4.8%. 12 ounce, 4.8%. AKA a baby beer. I don't want the hangovers, man. I'm in the under 6% club for the foreseeable future. Day beer? Yeah, it's a day beer. Vegeta with the Twitch Primer. Thank you. C-Tac also with the Twitch Primer. Tabby Moore with the Tier 1. Weenie with the Twitch Primer. Vesper with the Twitch Prime. And Masquerade with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. Mixed with the Tier 1. Thank you. Thank you for all those subs and resubs. I call it a one chug-a-lug. That's not my style. If I was going to chug that, then I might as well just have a 6%er and enjoy it. Whiskey for New Year's? Yeah, I don't know what I'll be... No, we always sip on champagne. Right? Yeah, we gotta do champagne on New Year's. That's if I stay up till midnight, though. That's questionable. What's the worst thing you've ever said on Thirsty Thursday, and have you gone over? What? I don't know. I don't think I've said too many bad things on Thirsty Thursday. Does anybody recall something bad on Thirsty Thursday? I think you guys say worse things than I do. Like gotten drunk. I don't ever get drunk on Thirsty Thursday. I drink 2 beers, sometimes 3. And even though I'm an extreme lightweight, thankfully, we make smart, calculated decisions around here. I'll get some Crown and take some shots for you. That'll work. That'll work. By far, we say worse things. Yeah. I think I keep it pretty good. I mean, you can definitely tell some streams when I drank that first one too fast, and start installing the CPU. But no, I don't ever get drunk. Shoner says you're gonna have half a beer and black out at the high elevation. Oh yeah, we're gonna be drinking at elevation. I forgot about that. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that affected it. Does it? No. Do you get drunk faster at elevate? Hey, do you know the answer to that? What? Do you get drunk faster at elevation? At higher elevation? Yeah. No. Shoner says it does. He's not a trusted resource though. Huh? I don't trust him. He lives in Colorado. What does he know about elevation? I don't believe it. climb a ladder and find out? The only thing funny about that is that came from Nom Noms, who that dude lives in the dad life channel of the Discord server. Nom Nom is just, he's ready at any given moment to fire away a dad joke right there. Well done. Well done, Nom Nom. You can stay as well. All right, let's clear this queue, run an ad, and then we're gonna start building.
Zoomies said.
Zoomies didn't say anything. He just gave a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. We got one more.
Zoomies said my Gigabyte 4070 Super Wind Force is coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna put thermal paste in it so it doesn't overheat. Good idea?
No, that would be a bad idea, but congrats on your new 4070 Super. Not the ads. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break while these ads are running, and then as soon as I come back, we're gonna build the PC, so I'll be right back. All right. Ad break ended. Your community is back. Well, good timing. Let's start building this PC, shall we? Actually, let's polish off this beer, and then we will get to it. I think I'm fully caught. Yeah, I'm fully caught up on everything. Let's go. Queues at 0. All the subs and resubs are accounted for. YouTube chat actually looks pretty decent. Not bad. Can you ship to Australia? Oh, man. The only reason I bring beer is to numb the pain of the YouTube chat during the live streams. Sorry, but that's all it is. YouTube chat finally cleaning up. They almost did. It almost looked good. Drink more? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, we got the baby beers, man. This might be a 3-beer night. Okay. Let's start building. Let's do it. Drinking Monster? Nice. Not a bad choice. Alright, this is the MSI Gaming Gen 3. Again, if you missed the part introduction, this was purchased used off of Amazon Warehouse for $80, which is actually really good for, because ATX B550 motherboards are still pretty expensive. Like over 100, I think. I think all of them are over 100. I don't know if any of them sit under $100 right now. All right, for AM4, Does anybody not know how to install? I should not have asked this when it's in my hand. Does anybody not know how to install an AM4 CPU? Do we got to go step by step here or no? Are we good to just do it? Answer quickly. I don't like that I'm holding this here. Everybody good? Everybody knows how to? I don't know. No. Step by step. Step by step. Please step by step. Step by step. Step by step. Possible ban evader says please step by step. Okay. Quick little step by step. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. I got you. There we go. All right. With any CPU, AM4, AM5, Intel, AMD, there's always going to be some sort of corner designator. Sometimes a triangle, whatever. For AM4, it's this white circle right there. You'll see that nothing is on any of the other corners, and on the socket itself, I don't think you're going to be able to see this, but on the, yeah, there it is. On the top left corner is a black triangle on the actual socket itself. And that is going to line up with the gold triangle on the CPU. Do you see that? It's super tiny. But all the other corners do not have that gold triangle. So that's what tells us what orientation we're going in. For AM4 and Ryzen, it is literally always this direction, where the Ryzen is turned clockwise 90 degrees. I have never seen it any other way. So we're just going to set that in here. Let those pins align into those holes in the socket. And then we can give it a little wiggle. That's definitely in there. All of those pins are in there. And for AM4, this latch is like barely any resistance at all. With AM5, you got to crank that thing down and it feels like you're breaking it. It's really bad. But for AM4, boom. You just put that in there. That CPU is secured in place. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know how much more I can do. Do we got to go step by step for everything, or you guys know how to do everything else? Was that valuable? Do you guys feel like you can now install, for the people that didn't ever do it before, do you now feel like you can do, at least for AM4? We good? All right. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 10 out of 10. That's all we got to do. All right, let's move to the RAM. We'll do the RAM real quick. That one's easy. For RAM, we got 2 RAM sticks. Let's be realistic. You're probably most of the time going to have 2 RAM sticks. We're going to want to put them in the 2 and 4 position. But 1 starts from the left for motherboards. Slot 1, 2, 3, 4. We always want it in the 2 and the 4. Okay. That goes for DDR4 and DDR5. And the only thing that you can mess up is you install it this way instead of this way, or vice versa. You just got to look at where this cutout thing is, just like that. And then that's going to line up with this notch on the motherboard. It doesn't allow you to install it wrong. So if I were to have it wrong like this, it wouldn't go secure down there. So I'm just going to flip it around. Boom. I'm going to apply nice even pressure to both sides at the same time. And then these latches, if I do it correctly, are going to latch up just like that from the pressure. So we'll do that for the number 4 slot. Boom. See how all of these latches are now latched up there? They're good to go. Do I need a hammer to install the RAM? Yes. Yes. Most people will need a hammer, correct. What if you have 4 RAM sticks? If you have 4 RAM sticks, then install it in slot 4, 2, 3. Wait, only 1 NVMe slot? Yeah, that's you could consider that a downfall. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think B550 boards in general had a lot of NVMe slots. It wasn't until the newer generations where they started putting a bunch. I'm sure there's B550s with 2 out there. But I feel like it wasn't as common to have a bunch of them as it is right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, we only got one. I mean, that's not a big deal for, I would say, most people. What if the motherboard only has 1 RAM slot? I would think it's safe to say that you got scammed. Yeah, you got scammed on that one. Okay, so now here's an interesting little setup here. So this Clev Crass, this is the SSD we're looking at. It actually comes with the heat spreader, or the heat sink, separated. And the reason they do this is because if you had a motherboard, some motherboards come with a built-in heat sink over top, and it kind of hides the SSD, and it dissipates heat better than whatever is built onto the SSD. Our SSD, or I'm sorry, our motherboard does not have that. So we're also going to have to install this heat spreader over top of it. And the way we do that is this comes with the 3M sticker here, which is a thermal pad. And we're just going to peel this off and try not to damage the actual thermal pad here. Just like so. And we're going to try to line it up aesthetically. That way it doesn't look stupid. Over top of it. Just like that. And that will transfer the heat just a little bit to that. And it also looks cleaner. Boom. Now we have our SSD. It's good to go. I would say most SSDs do not come separated like that, but just in case if they do, there you go. Now we'll take our screwdriver. And for the M.2 screw, that's typically the only screw in your entire build that requires the tiny screwdriver bit. And then we're just gonna put that in like this at like a 45-degree angle or so, and then it's perfectly fine. That SSD like that, like you're not damaging it by having it sit like that. But what we'll do is we'll push it down and then screw that back onto place to keep it down and flat, and boom, our SSD is now installed. I think that's all the step-by-step I got for today, though, man. Is that okay? I use a drill to put in the screws. I honestly don't think I've ever... You might be trolling, but I know some people do. I don't think I've ever used a drill on a gaming PC at all. I've used the tiny... These things. Hold on. The tiny... I don't even know what you call them. Not power drill. The baby drills. The WoW sticks and the Fantex. These things. Oh my god, my WoW stick is dead. Is my Fantech dead? No, this one's good. These things, I've used these before. Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad. But I don't know. You just don't need them. Electric screwdriver? Yes, that's the phrase I was looking for. Thank you. LTT screwdriver? Yeah, right now I am literally only using the LTT screwdriver and some side cutters. That is all I need for builds. Maybe a knife to unbox some of the parts. But typically my videographer already filmed all of these parts before I do the live stream, so everything is already sliced and opened by the time I get to it. I love my WoW stick drilling into miniatures like butter. Nice. So no DeWalt? No, you don't need a DeWalt for this one. What do you use the cutters for? The zip ties. That's it. No welding rods? No. I think we're good to go. Don't think that is necessary. All right, where we at? Dude with the Twitch Primer, B Murray, and also Real Slim. Shout out to Real Slim, by the way. All with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you very much. Clear up the queue real quick before we keep going.
Project sent 300 bits. Start drinking, it will be a long evening. By the way, you know good place to learn all about CPU, GPU, MBSSD?
Do I know a place to learn all about the CPU, GPUs, and motherboards and SSD? I do, actually. It's called zttbuildhelp.com. Not to pitch my own stuff, but I'm pitching my own stuff right now. Go to zttbuildhelp. Oh my god, wrong button. zttbuildhelp.com. We have all sorts of resources that can help you pick out your CPUs, your SSDs, your GPUs, your power supplies. I actually have this bookmarked. I literally use this whenever I plan gaming PCs. And if you want the super easy route, click on one of these performance build guide templates. $1,000 build. Click on that. I got explanations for every single part here. I got links. We got alternate links if something's not in stock. Pure performance builds, content creator builds. zttbuildhelp.com. Boom. We got one more, then we can build.
Painful Upchuck sent 300 bits. Let me in the lounge.
Welcome, Painful. Welcome to the Tritty Bitty Committee Lounge. Zach, you should play Beam NG on your sim setup. I have before. There's a chance that we whip out the sim rig for tomorrow's live stream. It's either sim rig or just a straight Path of Exile 2 session. I feel like most of you rather see sim racing or some form of sim rig racing. But man, I sat down last night. I took the evening off. I gamed from like 8:30 to 10:30 last night. Just straight up Path of Exile 2. I got the Wooting keyboard out. I got the IEMs. I got in the zone last night. And I went from level 1 to level 10 on Path of Exile. It was like my first true sit down with it. And man, that game is fun. Ooh. Path of Exile is really good. Only 2 hours. A 2 hour like concentrated sit down session like that is a big deal. That's a big deal. Yeah, Path of Exile 2. Yeah, I'm loving that game, man. That was such a fun level 1 to 10 experience. So many bosses, so many different enemies, like already challenging and rewarding whenever you figure out the boss patterns and whatnot. Oh man, it was so good. It was so good. I love that. Dizzy Boy with the Twitch Primer, thank you. Joel with the Tier 1 3-month resub. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Love from the UK. Thank you, man. Thanks for watching. I think it's really early. Waffles with the Tier 1 sub as well. Thank you. Bren also with the $1 YouTube Super Chat. Thank you. What's the plot of the game? I haven't quite figured it out yet. Haven't quite figured it out yet. Are there gaming PCs in the military? Yes. If you buy it. Okay. CPU cooler on deck. Let's do that next. And then our motherboard prep is... Oh, he didn't open this one. Oh, I need a knife. I spoke too soon. Hashtag stop yapping. All right, he's gone. Will you do some benchmarks? We're going to do a full benchmarking run of this PC, but not tonight. I don't ever benchmark on Thirsty Thursday. More yap? Yeah. You guys can stay. Mods ban that guy? Already done. I'm ahead of it. White Shadow with the Twitch Primer. Thank you. Ban so fast. One strike policy applies here on Thirsty Thursday. Consider reinstating the hydration redemption. Yeah, probably should, honestly. Is Pickens back this week or no? No, he's not. I just read today that he's out for the Ravens, and Justin Fields is out for the Ravens as well. Like, what? These guys just keep getting hurt in practice at the end of the year. Like, what are they doing? Why are we getting hurt in practice? How are things going, Zach? Love doom scrolling and constantly seeing your videos. Hopefully, the ZTT videos provide a little bit more value than the doom scrolling. Thank you for watching them, though. Yapology degree. That's what we're going for. That's the goal. We just got to put the hashtag stop yapping crew in their place every now and then, though. It's a strategic move here. Okay. Zach, I have the Clev Crass SSD, but it's so slow. Why? You know, I would have taken that seriously, but the fact that you screamed that in all caps tells me all I need to know. Okay. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I think you're doing something wrong. And yes, I am purely basing that off of you screaming in all caps. Because hopefully you know the reason why. I think you might be doing something wrong. Mods ban him? No, he can stay. He can stay. Does all caps get you banned? If you say the wrong thing, yeah. Yes. I'm a Ravens fan. Says fail games, first time chatter. Those are fighting words, man. Those are fighting words. Especially this week. Favorite team. Favorite team. We're going back to the Steelers Christmas sweater tomorrow. ASAP. Favorite team. I don't know a bigger Steelers fan in my life. Like, do we know bigger Steelers fans than me? No. Not a single one. No, I am as big of a Steelers fan as Steelers fans get. My uncle? Well, I don't know your uncle. My dad would out Steeler fan you. I honestly don't think. I mean, maybe. But nobody in my 33-year-old life so far has out Steeler fanned me. I am as delusional Steeler fan gets. Okay. Steelers for life, for real? Yep. As all day. What's your favorite sport? Steeler. Arthur Rooney? No, we were just at the... if you guys didn't see on... I think I only posted on Instagram. We went to the Steelers Stadium for my birthday last weekend. The fam and I. We got a nice little tour. I mean, we've been to the stadium a lot. But never a tour. And we got a nice... We got on the field action here. We got in the locker room. Got to do all that. It was very nice. Very nice little birthday. The boys dressed up. I got a picture of Darnell Washington's locker. If you guys missed that video. Darnell Washington is the tight end of the Steelers. One of the tight ends of the Steelers. I think I'm going to build him a custom gaming PC. In early 2025. Yeah. No one's going to out Steeler fan me. I just don't think so. All right, let's build. What are you getting your sons for Christmas? That's a great question. What are we getting them? A lot of Transformer toys. Maybe a couple badass Catrons. Say it's a PC? No PC, not yet. No, I told my 5-year-old that whenever he can aim by himself, we'll build a PC together. Because right now when we play Fortnite, he's using a controller, and he's getting better at it, but he can't aim like very efficiently. So he's using the controller, and I'm using the mouse, like gently aiming for him, whatever he's trying to do. He's getting better at it, but I mean, we play for like less than an hour per week on Friday. So he doesn't have a whole lot of training time, but whenever he can aim and like completely play by himself, we'll build a PC together for sure. I mean, he's already helped me build a couple PCs, but that one will be for him. Remember what happened the last time we were going to build a PC for a football player? No. What? We? I don't know what you're talking about. Optimus Prime toys will go hard. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a hit. No matter what it is. Yeah, anything Optimus Prime, they'll be good to go. I'm also trash at aiming with a controller. Yeah, I'm kind of torn on it because he uses the aim trainers, like the aim trainer games. Like he can aim with the mouse, but I just don't think that he'll be super efficient using the keys, like WASD at the same time. So I think controller is best first. But he does the aim trainer games, and he's actually pretty good at it. Okay, where are we at here? I feel like I am missing some serious accessories. How do I do this? Okay, we're gonna hit up that queue as soon as we get the CPU cooler installed. Hold on. Let's get dialed in for a bit. I'm a controller user and I'm 35. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh yeah, definitely nothing wrong with the controller. I'm not a... Oh my god, that's the warranty card? That is not what I need at all. That is not helpful in the slightest. Yeah, no, I don't knock people for using the controller. I'm just not sure what to teach my son. Getting dialed in? Yeah. Yeah, we got to get dialed in on this. It has been probably over 5 years since I've installed a Hyper 212. Where's my AM5 instructions here? All right, there we go. AM5. Remove the motherboard bridges. Install the vertical looking things on top with the screw at the bottom, and then that just screws in to the back plate. All right, let's do that. So we don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need 2 of these. We'll put those back in the box. That way the customer, or whenever we do the monthly drop, that way they at least get those. And we don't need those either. Okay. We got our 2 screws. We got some thermal paste, which we're probably going to have to use. Okay. All right. Getting dialed in. So the first thing we're going to do is uninstall these bridges that come on AM4 motherboards. Some coolers can just attach directly to these things. These are, I don't know what the term is. I call them bridges. See how it's like kind of a latch? Oh, it's kind of a latch here. Sorry, trying to focus. Some coolers can just latch directly onto there. Where did that second screw go? I don't know where that went. Oh, it's still on the magnet. And these are just screwed into the back plate that also comes with the motherboard. We will be using the back plate though. More of a hook? Yeah, it's a hook. Correct. It can latch over the hook. Okay. So that's good to go. Now we need this. And this is going to... Uh-oh. I didn't look at the orientation. Oh, thankfully it can only go one way. This installs like this to that, and we need these 2 screws. This is exactly how I remember the OG Hyper 212. And actually, we're going to have to use a slightly smaller screw bit here. Excuse me. There we go. Just like that. I know you can't really see it, but make sure that's tight. We're basically just installing this metal bracket to the actual CPU cooler. Now we're going to do it on this side as well. I've built numerous PCs, and for the very first time, I forgot to take out the stupid cooler on the CPU cooler. It happens to the best of us. It will happen to everybody at some point, I think. And the good thing is, once it happens one time, it'll probably never happen again. You'll be so scarred from that one stupid mistake that you'll probably never forget to uninstall that again. All right, boom. We got that there, and then that is just going to install perfectly lined up on those screws like that. After we put on some thermal paste. I don't know if I have the good stuff with me. We might have to use the... Oh, I do? Oh, no, I don't want to use that. Oh, actually, I think I do have the good stuff, but hold on. I think it's over in... on my shelves real quick. Let me grab that. I don't mind using the thermal paste that it comes with, but if I have something better, I'm going to use that instead. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, wow, I don't. Okay. Never mind. Let me check one more spot real quick. Yeah, wow, I don't have any more thermal paste. That would not be good. Okay. All right, Cooler Master thermal paste it is. I tried. Stangu with the 21-month Twitch Prime resub, thank you. OG with the tier 1. Rhodes with the tier 1 3-month sub. And Real Robbie with the Twitch Primer as well, thank you. Oh no, where did... Oh no. Where did the Cooler Master thermal paste go? I thought I put it aside. Oh man. Oh, we're folding here. What happened? Anybody got the stream replay of where that went? I don't think I put that back in the box, did I? Oh no. What if we're out of thermal paste completely? I drank it? Brew hitting hard? Maybe. Where did that go? I could have sworn I put it to the side. In the box? Okay, wow. A lot of people are saying in the box. I don't think I did, though. All right. I actually didn't. Was that another organized troll? Oh my. Okay, it definitely fell. Fully convinced that it fell. Oh man. Okay, actually, I'm starting to think somebody stole it. Yeah, there's no way I... Oh, did I put it back in the toolbox? We have MX5. Oh, actually, hold on. We might have something better. We got some Thermalright TF4. Oh, actually, we got some Corsair stuff, too. Oh, let's use some XTM70. That stuff's good. We'll use that. I don't know where that went, though. I think somebody stole it. That couldn't have been my fault. Definitely not. Yeah, we'll use some XTM70. That stuff gets the job done. You got to look up? You got up to look for it? Yeah, I don't know where it went. Why would anybody buy a CPU cooler just to take the 1 ounce thermal paste? No, it was definitely here. Like, I had it. I'm thinking somebody stole it when I went to go look for the other thermal paste. Nobody stole it out of the box. Oh my god, I don't know if we have enough. Please. Oh, just enough. That'll work. There we go. Alright. Perfect. It's a little dry, but that'll do. I think that was all of it. XTM70 coming in clutch. Just a pea size is all you need. Under the fan? No. I would have believed that, though. Alright. I don't think there's a correct orientation here. Is this universal? I think so. Now we can finally install this. And with any CPU cooler, per usual, always apply pressure in a star pattern. Don't tighten down one screw at a time. Halfway tighten them all in a star pattern, and then you can start fully tightening them. Just so you're applying even pressure along that CPU the entire time. You don't want to crank down on one corner and break something. Did Griffin get it? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe he ate the thermal paste. That wouldn't surprise me. By the keyboard? Oh my god, it is by the keyboard. Alright, we got it. It was not stolen. Or maybe somebody did steal it and then they... Right. Speaking of getting dialed back in. I told you we're getting dialed in. This was supposed to be an easy build. We're going to clear up that queue in just a minute. Hold on. What are the differences with thermal paste? I mean, there definitely is a difference in the performance of a thermal paste. There are several videos out there of creators just using that same CPU, same cooler, and testing all of the stress test temperature readings using different ones, and there are differences. Now, for the most part, we are talking like less than 5-degree differences, and there are a few outliers that are either really good or really bad. But there's also differences which I'm more concerned about as far as like the consistency, how runny and watery it is. Like, I don't know how many people were here, but a few weeks ago, we used a thermal paste that was like obnoxiously watery. It was so weird. And then some thermal pastes, like the reason why, here, this is the exact reason why I didn't want to use the MX5 when I pulled it out of my toolbox, is Arctic makes some really good cooling products. The MX5, thermal-wise or temperature-wise, is definitely pretty solid. But this MX5, after it sits for a while, hardens up like a rock. And it's so sticky, and you can't pull that CPU cooler off of the CPU easily. And that's why a lot of people stop using the MX5. So there's differences like that from thermal paste to thermal paste. But For the most part, I would not stress about it. For most people, I would just use whatever comes with your CPU cooler, but that's just me. It's so sticky. Yes, that is a quote. Ever pulled a cooler off with the CPU on it? All the time. Back in the first generation and second generation Ryzen days, so like the Ryzen 1000 series and the Ryzen 2000 series, it was bad, man. It was like every time you would try to uninstall those CPUs, especially with the stock coolers, they would stick on there all the time. That was a very, very normal thing a few years ago. I haven't done it for a long time now, though. What's the worst CPU and GPU combo? I mean, I don't know what the absolute worst performance is. Like the Celeron CPUs or whatever. But the worst combo I see often is an Intel i7 and a 3050 or 3060. Those are the worst common combinations. Because that's... Oh! B-Man with the $10 dono. Waking us all up here. I didn't really know what to say, so what's your favorite Harry Potter? Also, do you have a dog? Do I have a favorite... She's playing Marvel Rivals over there. Do I have a favorite Harry Potter? No, I don't think I have a favorite Harry Potter. I did read, like, the first 3, I think, when I was in, like, elementary school. I don't really have a favorite one. Do I have a dog? Yes. I don't know where he's at. Griffin. I think he's sitting over there. I do have a Griffin. And he's a good boy. I'm more into Ron Weasley. Okay, let's hit up this TTS queue. Oh my god, 8! While I cable manage and get these cable extensions going.
Silver Viper 2231 sent 500 bits. Hey ZTT, I have a PC flip ready to go, but it's missing the IO shield. I'm really itching to just get it done though. Do you think I should sell it without the IO or wait for it to arrive from AliExpress?
That's a tough call. Can you sell a gaming PC without an IO shield? You definitely can, but if you do, I would highly recommend being very transparent about it in your sales listing and posting a picture. Because, like, you could definitely fool people by, like, taking the perfect pictures and whatnot so that they don't notice, but you do not want to do that. Because if a customer buys a PC not seeing that and then discover that they don't have an IO shield, even if that PC works perfectly fine, they're going to give you a bad star rating. And in the long run, that's the exact opposite that you need. Now, between waiting 2 weeks from AliExpress or selling it right now and being transparent about it, I would probably recommend waiting. It sounds like you're a little bit antsy and you're excited to sell that PC. But if you can find the exact one that you need from AliExpress, I would personally wait and do it. It's just one less thing to remember. Whenever you're PC flipping, it's all about your reputation. The more 5-star ratings you get, the easier it is to sell more builds at a higher profit. And why leave an IO shield as an excuse for not getting a 5-star review? I would be patient. But if you don't do that, then please be transparent about it. What is a IO bracket? The IO bracket is this thing. It goes on the back of your case. It's perfectly fitted for your motherboard. And if you don't have it, you're going to have a big gap in the back of your PC, and it looks really dumb. Alright, I'm going to be cable combing.
Yeatman 515 said, I'll be at Key, Breck, Vale, in mid to late January. Where will you be?
You'll be where? What did you say, Yeet Man? I'll be at Key, Breck, Vale. Where will you be? I'm not gonna tell you where I'm gonna be in. Oh, Keystone, Breckenridge, and Vale, all different resorts. We will be at a resort in January. I'm not gonna give you my travel plans though. Sorry. Thank you for that donation, man.
Dizzy underscore boy sent 300 bits.
Thank you very much for those 300 bits.
Dark Wolfie X2 sent 300 bits. Yo Zach, how's it going? I'm just here vibing, and I also wanted to ask if this a good PC if they have this. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D, 4.1 GHz, processor GB B650 MCV2 motherboard 32 GB DDR5 6000 RAM NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 graphics card 1 TB NVMe SSD gigabit
I
RAM,
knew it was going to be a
Wi-Fi
46.
5, 802.11 MHz, Bluetooth 4.2 Windows 11 Pro. Hope you take care and continue making your content and streams.
Thank you, Dark Wolf. I appreciate that. I knew that was going to be a 4060. The 7600 X3D and the 4060 is a weird combination. It's okay, and it'll work for 1080p gaming, but I don't love it because the 7600 X3D is such a good gaming CPU that it can pair really nicely with much better GPUs. So I personally don't love that. If you have the choice now, I personally would not buy that. The 7600 X3D should be paired with it, like at least a 4070, in my opinion. You'll probably end up paying a lot of money for that, and that is just a 1080p PC with the 4060. Is it normal for a pre-built to come without the SSD plugged in? No, that is not normal. We don't have enough cable combs to do my little trick, so we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Are you familiar with Micro Center bundles? I feel like they always throw in the bottom of the barrel motherboards and RAM. I mean, I'm familiar with the concept, and I've bought a few when I used to live close to a Micro Center. Micro Center does not have a reputation. I don't know what bundles you're looking at, but Micro Center does not have a reputation of using bad parts in their bundles. The reason why everybody loves Micro Center is because the bundles are really good deals. So, I'm not saying you're not looking. PC Tech Hustle. Thank you very much for that, Max Verstappen. $10 YouTube Super Chat says, what's up? How's it going, man? Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Turn it up. All right, we just went up 8 notches. It'll definitely be louder next time. Sorry about that. Yeah, Micro Center has good reputation for their bundles, so you might be looking at a single bad one, but that's not the theme of Micro Center now. Do you deliver to the UAE? No, but I did. I was deployed there for 4 months. Should I get PNY RAM? I think the brand of PNY is... Oh, I do have cable. Oh, I do have custom cable combs. What am I doing? Okay. We can do it the fun way. I didn't see this last one. I think the PNY brand in general is on the up and up. Knock on wood that they don't have a controversy here. I just bought like the red and black DDR4 kit. I think it was a PNY. I mean, no issues. Not that I wouldn't expect any. I think PNY is doing pretty good. They've been making some good GPUs. That RAM kit, yeah. I mean, they got some storage products in the works. I think they're doing pretty good. But who knows? Who knows? Gotta take off all these cable combs.
Eros Unknown sent 300 bits.
Thank you for the 300 bits. Is Trident RAM okay? Yeah, Trident RAM is really good. Yeah, I mean, I've never had an issue with them. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, RAM issues aren't common. Like, you might hear about a couple people having issues, but like, new RAM kits aren't usually a problem. If there is a problem, it's usually motherboard compatibility from like a weird BIOS update or something. What is the TTS queue? You can type in !TTS, I think, that explains it. But basically any $3 dono or 300 biddy message goes to a queue, and then when I press that button, we go through the queue.
Vishnu Vardhan said, I think you like high energy sports. Look Capody.
I like high energy sports? I do. Top 3 favorite sports right now are football, UFC, and then Formula 1. I would consider all of those pretty high action. Pretty high action. How long do your streams usually last for? On non-Thursdays, we've been going until just 10:30 at night, which is in 20 minutes from now. But for Thirsty Thursday, we don't end until the build's done, which is usually quite a bit longer. I'm just going to cut these 24-pin cable combs to the perfect size for what we need for this GPU. That way they can look nice and uniform together here. What Intel CPU should I get for the 7800 XT? I would not buy an Intel CPU right now. I promise you I'm not being biased or sponsored by AMD or have ever taken $1 from AMD. There's not a single Intel CPU that I would wholeheartedly recommend you buy over Ryzen right now. You watch college football? No. No, I mean, I have over the years, but I don't follow it anymore. I've always liked the NFL much better. Okay, there we go. Now the cable comb job is done. We got the 6-pin and then the 6+2 next to each other. A little bit of a funky design, and then this piece will just have to hide in the back of the case. But that is why that took so long. A little bit weirder of a design. Get these plugged in, and then
Vishnu Vardhan said, I think you like high energy sports. Look Capody.
Why did it repeat that?
Man_gaming_TTV said, I didn't really know what to say, so what's your favorite Harry Potter? Also, do you have a dog?
Did we read that one already? Oh no, that was the big one. That was the big $10 dono. Thank you again for that.
Zakiat said, it's alarming how often YouTube feeds me your shorts. Love the channel.
Thank you. I don't consider it alarming, but I appreciate you watching them. All right, there we go. This is all complete.
PC Tech Hustle
Ready to
said,
go.
what up?
Thank you again for that $10 dono, PC Tech Hustle. All right, we got one more in queue. One more.
Qualsack1 sent 300 bits. Time to join the Triddy Bitty committee. Been
Welcome
lurking
to the-
while
oh.
doing house chores.
Welcome, Qualsack, to the Tritty Bitty committee. Let's go. Thank you. Love the shorts. Thank you. Is there anybody here that watches the shorts on TikTok and not YouTube? How many people watch on TikTok instead of YouTube? Type a me or a 1 in chat if that's you. You exclusively watch on TikTok. Both. Sometimes. Me. Only YouTube. Insta. YouTube. I don't trust. Yeah, see, we don't have a lot of TikTok audience here. Most people are YouTube. Yeah, the TikTok audience has not really converted over to the live streams too much. Some for sure, but not a lot. I think the people that are interested in like the long form, much nerdier live streams are people that were already on YouTube or Instagram. Yeah, our TikTok's been popping off though. I was just scrolling it today. I don't stay up to date on the TikTok analytics, but I mean our TikTok, those videos they're doing so well. We have so many videos getting hundreds of thousands of views. It's crazy. Ken Bird with the Twitch Prime resub, thank you. Daimo something with the Twitch Primer as well. Glitch, thank you for that raid. Sorry I missed it. Newbie with the tier 1. Luke with the tier 1. B Fox with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Didn't the TikTok ban go through? It's in the process of going through. But who knows if it's actually going to happen. There's still more steps to occur for like the actual app to be banned or taken off of. I think I don't stay up to date with it, but I think they have to make a choice. They can either move it to the United States or it could get sold to somebody in the US. I'm not sure. Or they can just create a new app. I don't stay up to date with it. It's not going to affect us a huge amount either way. How will the TikTok ban affect you? I mean, it's I think out of our total like monthly revenue, I think it's 1%. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 1%. So it's a lot of views and a lot of eyeballs, but not to the point where I don't realistically see it affecting us. As much as I don't care for TikTok, I hope it doesn't get banned for your sake. Yeah, I mean, I definitely hope it does not get banned. The ZTT as a brand has definitely exploded. One of the reasons because of TikTok. But like financially and business growth wise, I don't really think it'll affect us too much. The TikTok ban is going in front of the Supreme Court on January 10th. Okay. Yeah, we will have to keep our eyes peeled for that then. Not a lot for the accessories in the Sama 5 or Sama V case. A couple zip ties that I just took out. It actually includes twist ties. I don't know if I've ever seen a case come with the OG twist ties. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's pretty interesting. Comes with a speaker for the fault code speaker. That doesn't happen too often anymore. But yeah, let's start putting these puzzle pieces together, shall we? Get our IO shield in the back here. Try not to cut ourselves, but oh my god, this one is sharp. Oh, I can already feel. Oh my god. Oh man, this one could do some damage. Oh, I'm getting nervous about this one. There we go. Oh, whew. That one was making me nervous. That one had real sharp edges. All right, now we're gonna throw our motherboard in here, like so. We're gonna line it up with the standoffs here, the screw holes on the motherboard, and make sure that the one cable, the RGB cable that's hanging out, didn't. Oh, look at that. Okay, I think we'll be okay. That is a tiny cutout up top here. I wish I had my flashlight. A tiny cutout for the 4+4 connector for the CPU up there. We're gonna make sure that fits first. Let me screw down a couple screws here. That's tiny. Ad break. Okay, I want to check this out first. It looks super clean. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice looking build. You gotta trust the process here. We got budget components. I know everything just looks all black, kind of boring, minimal design. You gotta trust the process. Black cable extensions, nothing fancy. But when all these parts come together is when the magic happens. How do I super chat? Super chat is a YouTube thing, my guy. Super chat is the equivalent of bits on Twitch. It is a made-up currency that these platforms have that they take a cut out of. That way they make money. Does the giveaway PC have a warranty? Absolutely not. Sorry. No, it does not at all. Do I need to include that as a disclaimer? You will get no tech support, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. If you send us a genuine question to our support email about the giveaway PC, I'm sure they would help you. But no, definitely no sort of warranty. Okay. All right. The first thing I want to do is let's just make sure that 4+4 from the power supply fits. Otherwise, we're gonna have to feed that cable through first. That's very, very tight up here. Oh wow, that is crazy. Oh man, that might not actually fit. Oh, that would be a shame. I don't think that's gonna fit, man. That's crazy. Oh, that's such bad case manufacturing right there. That's awful. That's not gonna fit. Wow, amateur hour here. When was the last time we dealt with a case that had that problem? That's awful. All right, I wholeheartedly do not recommend this case. Straight up, that's a deal breaker right there. I do not recommend this case for that reason. So get the drill. If you're not tracking what I'm talking about, there's a hole. It's really hard to see. There's always a hole up at the top of the case for your 4+4 power connector to go through. The hole on this case is so small. With the motherboard installed, it does not fit. I cannot get that connector through there. So what I need to do is uninstall the motherboard, feed that cable through, and then install the motherboard, reinstall the motherboard over top of it. Absolute amateur hour. And like this used to be a problem with cases, like budget cases years ago. Sama's a pretty recognizable brand at this point. For budget for budget cases, but this is terrible. I don't think I've seen this problem for at least 3 years. How much is this case? It was 75, so it's not even like ultra budget. Now, I only went with it because it's I'm always trying to use new cases and give you guys data like this. You know, mission accomplished in that regard. This is definitely going to be one that I do not recommend. And I haven't not recommended a case in a really long time. What's going on here? What are we stuck on? Oh, I did install a screw up there. Okay. Screws are out. I'm going to take the whole motherboard out and I'm going to install that power supply first. Just so it has a decent base down there. Has anybody dealt with this issue in the last 3 years? It is pretty bad. Any PC flippers deal with this recently? I really like that clean mesh though. Yeah, I mean aesthetically it's still looking pretty decent. But I mean I definitely cannot says Cosmo. I definitely cannot recommend a case that has that problem. Like, what other problems are we going to run into if we run into something as amateur as that? Now I wasn't scared about building in this PC when I first opened it up, but now I am. What else is wrong with this one? Whew. Let's do some of this queue real quick.
Shazer 103 sent 300 bits. Hey, I know it's bad, but I am slowly working on a low budget build.
That's what's bad about that? I know it's bad, but I'm slowly working on a low budget build. There's nothing wrong with that. Low. I would say more people than not watching this stream right now have a low budget build. All right. Time for some accountability. How much money do you think you have in your gaming PC right now? Both YouTube and Twitch chat. How much money do you think you have in that PC? $1,200, $2,200. Oh boy, 2,000. Oh my god. 0, 15. Okay. I was not expecting this. 350, 350, 1,000, 500, 800, 100,000. Wow, close to 20,000. Wow, Twitch chat is dwindling right now. What happened? 400, 750, 200, 1,000, 3,000, 750, 1,300, 1,000, 700, 200, 300, 600, 1,500, 600, 1,450, 200, 800. Wow, we definitely have a bigger mix than I thought. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be more budget builds than that. Some of you guys, or a lot of you guys, have some really baller PCs. My goodness. J Money with the Twitch Primer, thank you. Yeah, you guys got some nice builds over there.
King Tree for 1001 sent 300 bits. Hey Zach, thank you for the content. Motivated me to build my first PC. Also,
nice,
got an ad for Edgel. What's the algo trying to tell me?
You got an ad for ED Gel? Best of luck. The algorithm knows more than we do, so you better get that checked out. YouTube chat says 1180, 4 to 500, 800, 1300, 6900. Yep. 650, 1100, 1600, no PC, 18, 1100. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good mix up here. How much does this entire build cost? Less than 600. Less than 600 on this one. What is an ED gel? If the algorithm thought that you needed it, you would know. So don't worry about it. Actually just pulled up my part picker. I'm at, what did that say, soccer guy? 1700 for the current build. Nice. Love the videos, Zach. My dad also deployed to the UAE. Nice. That was a very easy deployment over there. Got to visit Dubai. Electrical distribution gel. Correct. That is what that is. All right. Now that we have the power supply installed, let's fish this 4+4 connector up and through first. Okay. So I just fed that through there. Can't believe I have to explain how to do this. This just hasn't happened in so long. Okay. So now, I know it's really tough to tell with the all black case and the shadows, but this is the 24 pin. So I'm just gonna like loop it back over there. I'll be able to pull it tight after we install the motherboard. Try to get it stuck up on something there. There we go. Now I'm gonna install the motherboard and push up on that cable. That way I'm not, that way the motherboard's like not over top of it. Like that. And then I'm gonna plug it in now. After it's on the standoffs. Even that's tough to get to. Okay. Wait, that didn't feel great. Ugh. Alright. Now I can install the screws. And we should be good to go. You're tweaking, that's an 8-pin? It's a 4+4. But yes, it's perfectly valid to call it an 8-pin. What cooler is that? It's the Cooler Master Hyper 212. Oops, that's fine. The Cooler Master Hyper 212 Halo? Yeah, Halo Black. Oh, I said 24 pin, my bad. My bad. Hey Zach, just came over for one of your short form videos. I definitely enjoy the stream more. Keep it up. Glad to hear it. Well, I guess I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully that doesn't mean my short form content sucks, but okay. Thank you. Alright. Now we can post this up here. And I don't think I actually fully pressed in that 4+4 connector. Not to be confused with the 24 pin. So let's make sure that's really in there. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's in there. Yeah, it's good to go. Okay. And now I can pull that cable back behind the PC. And now it's in. Very dumb, but here we are. But that is good to go. I guess we're not going to do my normal order of operations with cable managing the case first before I put the power supply in, because the power supply is already installed. So we'll do it the more traditional way and plug everything in and then cable manage all at the same time. And we'll be good to go. We do have a nice cutout here for the GPU power cable, which I always prefer and looks much cleaner. So that's at least good. We'll route that up and under. That case is really bad. I mean, so far it's been fine other than that one issue. But that one issue is just... It's so bad. Like... I mean, like after you do that little bit of extra work, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it now. The only time that you would feel that pain again is if you do have to reinstall the motherboard or something for whatever reason. Like, it's going to function perfectly fine. But it's more of a philosophical thing. Like, if they made that level, that amateur level of a mistake, I'm kind of worried about the rest of the case. And I just don't feel comfortable supporting it because there's so many other case options out there that don't make that mistake. So why would I recommend this? Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal, but there's just so many better options that I don't recommend it. I'd probably cut the hole bigger. That's a route to take. Not the one I'll take, but that is a route. I don't know why that last TTS didn't work.
Imvols sent 300 bits. Hey Zach, are you planning to switch from your 12th gen Intel since you preach the AM5 series when you switch to the 5080 5090? I am also going for a 5080 when they come out.
Yep, I got it right here, man. I got the 9800 X3D. Pre-ordered it, got super lucky. Bought it on day one as soon as that pre-order dropped. I got the Height Y70 Touch Infinite. I just made a video talking about how that's going to be my new daily driver case. I have a brand that is sending me the motherboard and the power supply and the GPU. But I'm waiting for the embargo signing to go through. That way they can tell me which GPU they're sending me. But yeah, so far we're looking good. I don't know if it'll be a 5090 or a 5080. Don't really care. I'll use either one of them. But yeah, looking good for that build, but it won't happen until January. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for that Height Y70 Touch Infinite. I think that's going to be a cool case to experiment with and whatnot. I think that'll be pretty cool. I gotta go to the bathroom though before I continue building. So I'm gonna click the add button real quick. That way you guys have less ads to watch whenever we're actually building the PC and doing something important. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, let's do it. How many people were at the stream on Tuesday when we gave away that Corsair keyboard? Type of one in chat if you guys were there. How many people? We just ran on Tuesday. It was like a 2-hour live stream all about a new Corsair keyboard. Like, that was pretty much all we talked about. Okay, a good bit of you were there. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if anyone was paying attention. I didn't know that this was happening while live until I checked it afterwards. But that was a record-breaking viewership stream for us. It makes sense. We're running a giveaway. But we have by far the most amount of viewers that we've ever had on there. Had on a live stream before. I think we were around like 1150 to 1200 just on Twitch alone, which is really crazy. But I just got an email from my Corsair contact, and he was basically like, I don't know how you made a stream only about a keyboard so entertaining, but you did a great job. So they were happy with that stream too. So thank you guys for being there. That worked out pretty well. You have 1.2K right now? No. Oh my God. Okay, wow. That jeez, that's a lot of people, man. I hide it. I have to click it to view it. We got 1,200 people right now in Twitch. That is crazy. Okay, well, it was the second highest ZTT Twitch live stream ever. My goodness. That's crazy. Growth happens, apparently. Yeah, I would have never known. Yeah, 1.2K is a lot of people. Thank you guys for being here. We need to pump those numbers up. I would consider those pumped up numbers. Oh, let's go. Northern Lights. Northern Lights is excited about the new record breaker, the back-to-back record breaker with the 5 Tier 1 gifted subs. Oh my. Let's go. Numpty as well with the 1,000 biddies. Says keep breaking those records. You guys are breaking the records, not me. That's all you guys. Louder? I'm so sorry. That Max Verstappen was not nearly loud enough. I apologize. Bro, I have headphones on right now. All right, he's banned. He's gone. The YouTube ad you put out? What? The YouTube ad you put out? What are you talking about? I don't have a YouTube ad. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I apologize for the Max Verstappens. Numpty and Northern Lights. Sorry that they weren't loud enough. Auto set it to max volume. We are way past max volume, dude. I've been overclocking that volume for like the last 3 months. I think it's up to like 130-ish% or so. Yeah, we surpassed the max volume a while ago. Why did you ban? Because he was complaining about the headphones with the Max Verstappen. The only acceptable opinion to have is you want Max Verstappen to be louder. That's the only acceptable response here. Okay. All right, here's what the lack of cable management is looking like. We're going to start to do a little bit of work here. Actually, no, we're not. See, I am all turned around since we put that power supply in first. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh no, this cable got pinched. Hold on. Oh, that's no fun. Actually, it might work out. Actually, wow, that's going to work. That potentially is going to really work out. The HD, oh my god, it's the HD audio too? That's insane. The HD audio cable got jammed up underneath the power supply, but it got jammed up exactly where it needs to be. I was going to uninstall the entire power supply to get to that cable, but really lucky on that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. What case is that? Is the Sama 5. Sama 5. So far, I do not recommend it. I am only using it because I like trying out new stuff and just being able to have a bunch of opinions whenever you guys ask me, what do you think about this case? What do you think about this case? And for my YouTube videos, I can't just use like the same 5 cases that I like over and over again. But so far, this Sama 5, not a fan. And I like Sama. Sama puts out really good budget cases. Really good budget cases. I have a fair amount of respect for them. But this case did not quite hit the mark. All right, so I got the front panel connector here in my hand. Gonna feed that up through. Oh! PC Tech Hustle with another $10 super chat. Fine, I see $10 is the threshold. Give me the jams. There you go. $10 is the Max Verstappen threshold. It is indeed. Thank you very much for that 10. Not loud enough? That's what I'm saying. Yep. Now you guys are getting it. Yep. Louder. Louder. Not loud enough. Yep. Bass boost. We could overclock the bass on that if you guys want to. If you guys think that's the right move, I mean, I'm okay with it. I think that could be sharp. Why 100 for every dollar tipped, but tip minimum is I don't know what you're saying. The tip minimum is only $3 for the TTS system. We were getting, it's a good problem to have, don't get me wrong, but we were just getting so many like dollar donos, fitty bitties, aka the ripped fitty bitty committee. We were just getting so many during these streams that I couldn't build. It was just so many questions, so we just had to increase it. That's all it is. Speaking of TTS, let's run through a few.
I don't the V-name said, hey, I just swapped from a GTX 1650 to AMD RX 6600 and now my Wi-Fi is really slow. I have done and updated drivers. Any help when I use GTX? It's fine.
Oh my god. Have you... Your Wi-Fi was working fine with the 1060, but when you installed an RX 6600, it's bad. Have you actually swapped back to the 1060 and then your Wi-Fi goes back to being good again? If that's true, then that would be wild. I don't even know if I have an answer for you, man. Is that all that's changed? I don't know. I don't know. You stump. If that's true, you stumped me on that one. I have no idea. That does not sound right at all.
The Nictat0R sent 300 bits. Hey Zach, just got to SFF Dell that I'm using as a media computer, planning on putting a 3050 low profile in it. Will any SFX power supply work?
I definitely cannot answer that question because I don't know what SFF Dell you have. You're going to have to look at the compatibility because there are different sizes of SFX power supplies. SFX is not all the same size, so you will definitely have to research that yourself. But yeah, the biggest value I can give you is don't assume that every SFX power supply is the same size because it's not. But nice. Yeah, a little home media computer, small form factor build, the 3050 low profile. That's the only reason, that's the only method of 3050 that I like, are the low profile ones. Then it's actually not terrible. Because it fulfills its purpose. But yeah, I don't know which power supply you can get for that Dell. Thank you for those videos, though. You're currently watching from a 3050? Nice. What cooler is your daily driver? don't talk about that cooler. Not
A mixed
anymore.
bean sent 300 bits. Hey Zach, how often do you do PC giveaways?
I mean, we are always running a giveaway on these streams, but we raffle them off about every 6 weeks. So we just raffled off the last one last week. So this next one gets raffled off on January 30th. So every live stream, you can just tune into the Twitch stream, make sure you're logged in, and you'll earn points. Type in ! giveaway. And then about every 6 weeks or so, we raffle off the current giveaway, and then we immediately start building the next giveaway on that same stream. We just did it last Thursday. That's my birthday? Nice. Best of luck, Kale. That would be cool. If Kale won the PC on his birthday, that would be cool. I'm kind of rooting for you now. I'm kind of rooting for you. Was the last stream the one with the Lambo case? No. That was on Monday. I streamed this week Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday so far. The Lambo case was on Monday. Tuesday was the keyboard. The keyboard unboxing, review, giveaway, etc. Yeah, if you guys missed the Monday stream, we were trying to determine which community build we should copy next. I think they're over here. Where did I put them? Over here. These were the top 3 community builds that we were debating about. This 7500F and 7900 XT build. This all black 7800 X3D and 4070 Ti, and then the Lambo build. I'm going to recreate one of them, and this PC beat out the Lambo build by just a little bit. Oops. So this is going to be the PC that I recreate for a YouTube video, and we'll do it on the Twitch stream as well. But yeah, that's going to be the next community remake PC. I'm looking forward to it. That's a nice looking build. I haven't bought the parts yet though. Yeah, that's going to be a nice one. That's going to be our second episode of community remakes. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you hit !Discord to join our Discord server, we post 5 community members' builds every single day. And I started a new YouTube series where I rebuild them. And that's going to be the next one that we're building. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I think everything is plugged in and it just needs cable managed. Obviously. I'm pretty sure I don't like that order of operations. That hurt my brain a little bit. Usually I like to plug in all of the motherboard cables first, and then cable manage a little bit, and then install the power supply. Oh! Clyben with the 1.5 thousand biddies. No message either. That's a straight power move right there. No attention needed. No question needs answered. Just 1500 biddies. Thank you very much. Way louder. Sorry. I don't know if that overclock actually saved. I gotta re-overclock that one. Yeah, my fault. Thank you very much for the 1.5 thousand biddies. That is ridiculous. Hashtag louder. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Needs more. Okay, where does this go? This is gonna have to loop all the way over here. This is not gonna be a pretty looking build. Or a pretty looking cable management. It'll be a pretty looking build, but not in the back. This will not be a great cable management build back here. I have headphones on and my ears are not dying. Turn it up. I got you. Don't you worry. I just sniped a 9800 X3D for $500 only. Thoughts? I mean, that's overpriced. But right now with the stock shortage or with the the supply issues, I don't know. If you wanted one that bad, I guess it's not terrible, but I mean, you did overpay for it. The MSRP is what, 430, I think? 429? Is that right? So if you're happy, then it's not the worst thing in the world because you got one. But that is up there. GPU shortage right now? Question mark? No, we have a CPU shortage, if anything. Oh no, I guess we do with the the B580 as well. The two main stock issues right now are the Intel Arc B580 GPU and the 9800 X3D CPU. Those are the two biggest stock issues that people want. Not for the same build. Don't pair them in the same build. That would not be a good build. Oh man, I just realized that I forgot my goodie bag of zip ties at the office. I don't think we'll need them though. I got spare. I got spare zip ties. We're good. I have a goodie bag of all sorts of things like RGB hubs and case fan extensions and all sorts of stuff. But I left it at the office today. Silent Death with the Twitch Primer. Thank you. Mr. Zay with the Tier 1 6-month resub. Now rocking the gold ZTT badge. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for all you do. Gonna be trying to do a PC flip soon because of your videos. Very nice. Best of luck. Ryzen 5 and a RTX GPU. Throw some RGB on there. Pretty minimal risk. Chiefs or Steelers on Christmas? I am a diehard Steelers fan, man. I will not give you any answer then. I am the definition of a delusional fan. Like, I don't do it to be funny. Like, I legitimately think the Steelers will win every single game. Like, whatever their next game is, they play the Ravens this week, like, and then the Chiefs on Christmas. Like, to me, they're just gonna win every single game. My brain is not it's not possible for me to assume or guess that the Steelers are gonna lose. It just doesn't happen. I've been a diehard Steelers fan for a long time. Go Ravens? Ban. Instant ban. Ravens or Bengals fans? Instantly banned. Browns fans? We'll give them 30 more seconds and then they get banned. Eagles fans? Definitely insta-ban. Cowboys fans? Definitely insta-banned. That's about it, though. Am I allowed to like the Astros? Yeah, we're an Astros supporting family here. We're moving to Houston at some point. Yeah, we like the Astros here. I don't follow baseball, but we like the Astros. What about the Vikings? No opinion. What about the Bills? Absolutely hate the Bills. Don't have a problem with Bills fans, though. Yeah, I respect Bills fans. Bills Mafia. They got a good thing going. I like the pride that they have and the crazy people that they have out in the snow and whatnot. I have respect for them, but I hate the Bills. I hate Josh Allen with a passion. We are coming off of a playoff loss against the Bills last year, though, so that might have something to do with it. Lions are, other than I'm the type of fan that hates every other team. I hate some teams more than others. The only teams I don't hate, other than the Steelers, are the Texans because of Houston, and the Lions. As far as an NFC team that I'm rooting for, I mean, Lions have a pretty good story right now. I think a lot of non-Lions fans want to see the Lions do well. Yeah, I think Lions have a good non-fan base rooting for them. Chiefs? Nah, who cares about the Chiefs? Okay, that is good to go. Everything's looking. Oh, we forgot the. We didn't forget. I forgot the ARGB cable and the CPU cooler. What about the Seahawks? Irrelevant. Raiders? Irrelevant. Taco Bell runtime? Best of luck. I don't think I've been to Taco Bell in probably 6 or 7 years, probably. They just put in a new one pretty close by. Never went close there. Saints, irrelevant. Bears, extremely irrelevant. Niners, they're going to collapse. I was a Chiefs fan before they started winning a lot. Yeah, sure. I believe you. There were totally Chiefs fans before Mahomes. Yeah, I believe that. Patriots, definitely irrelevant. They stay open till 3, and the only other competitor open is Crystal. I have no idea what Crystal is. Coolio with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Lions will lose in the same old Lions way. Yeah, I don't think the Lions have enough, especially to beat the Eagles. It's hard to picture anybody in the NFC beating the Eagles right now. They are pretty hot. It's a fake White Castle. Oh, interesting. Crystal is the Southern White Castle. How have I never heard of that before? I mean, we used to live in the South. The Southern... Hey, have you never heard of it? Crystal? What states is Crystal in? That doesn't sound like a fast food restaurant. Crystal? Am I being trolled? That doesn't sound legit. Flapjack with the Twitch Primer. Thank you. It isn't in Texas. It's only in, like, Alabama and Georgia. Yeah, nah. Tennessee? Russia? Okay. Alabama? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Alabama. Driven through, but I don't think I've ever done... No, I did something in Alabama. No, when I was stationed in Texas for a little bit, we did something in Alabama quickly. I can't remember what it was, though. I think we were stopping at somebody's house or something. But that was it. New Zealand's got Crystal. Crystal is only in the fake South. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like fighting words. But I'm not 100% sure. It's in Kentucky. Broncos are cooked. I'm turning off the game. Yeah, who's playing tonight? Broncos and who? Best NCAA team? I don't watch NCAA of any sport anymore. I don't even watch March Madness anymore. I used to do the thing where every March I would show up with a bracket and pretend like I knew what I was talking about. Like, oh yeah, this team is definitely going to upset this team. I don't even pretend anymore. I haven't filled out a bracket for like 2 or 3 years. I recently gave that one up. 27-24 Chargers. They ripped a big run and are going to score again. Thank you for the score update. All right, here's our graphics card. If you guys missed it, we are doing a little bit of a throwback with the EVGA. Welcome back to the channel. RTX 2070, $175 used for this one. Elemental Exposure, thank you for that tier 1 gifted subs. Boom, there we go. All right, we're gonna install that. Ooh, this is gonna look nice. I'm just letting you know. This is gonna look real good. Gotta get some screws out. Have you ever watched Mr. Matt Lee videos? Yes, I don't watch him often, but I love his videos. He is very good with the camera. Yeah, he makes some really good PC building videos. He's got really good artwork, cinematography, lighting work, really good graphics, like motion graphics and whatnot. Yeah, he's real solid. Why don't I watch him often, though? Is that what you're asking? I mean, there's only so much you have time to watch. But, I mean, his videos don't... I have a lot of respect for them. And the value that I get from his videos are, like, ideas for producing videos, which I get a lot of value from. I use his videos as a lot of inspiration for how I want certain shots to look and whatnot, and graphics. But I don't get much more value out of that. Okay, let's okay, that is plugged in. This is all looking good. I'll show you guys in just a bit. I'm gonna install. Major bummer. Major bummer. Oh. No. Remember how excited I was that there was an RGB hub built into the case? This is the connector for the CPU cooler. Look at that! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, that hurts so much. Zach, how's it going? Terrible. Please. Hold on. That is just obnoxious. And they say size doesn't matter. That is as ridiculous as I've ever seen. Just use the hanging daisy chain. I can't be dramatic if I do that. Look at this. I want to go right to the hub. That is crazy. Yes, we can just use a daisy chain. I know. I just want to just let me do my thing. All right? Let me put on a little show for the audience, and then we find the solution. Just let me do my thing. All right? It's under control. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Don't know if I would have saw it without you. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think this is done. We will find out. These case panels are a little weird. Oh wow, I wasn't even close. There we go. Yeah, the securing mechanism of these is kind of weird. I do love drama. That was some pretty good drama right there. I'm okay with that level of drama. I don't need any more drama though. Okay, all right, here we go. Before turning the PC on, this is what we're looking like. Ooh. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it gets cleaner than that. I mean, that That is the definition of clean right there. Correct? Can we all agree on that? I mean, that is as clean gets. Right there. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy on. Let's see how it is. Let's see if for what it's worth, I have a feeling that something will not work. Because when I had to install or uninstall that motherboard and reinstall things out of order, I feel like I forgot something. I'm just putting it out there. I don't have confidence that this is all going to turn on. Something will go wrong here. But let's... Ooh. They're loud. Those are not PWM fans. They are loud. Oh, I forgot about the RGB on the EVGA cooler. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let's go blue. We can't control that now. Hold on. Let's go blue. Ooh. That is pretty nice. That'll work. Less than 600 bucks. Right there. That's all it takes. You don't need a ton of money for a high quality gaming PC. RTX 2070, Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of DDR4 inside the Sama 5. Boom. I'll show you guys the final parts list. Oops. Oh my god. This right here is the whole parts list and what I paid. $74 for the 5600 from AliExpress. A used B550 Gaming Gen 3 off of eBay. The 32 gig DDR4 kit from Amazon, brand new. A used EVGA XC RTX 2070 for $175 used. We got a brand new Clevcraft C910, a brand new A550BN, the Sama V Mesh black case, $17 on the black cable extensions. Most people probably wouldn't copy that, so you can subtract that from the final price. And then the $30 Cooler Master Hyper 212. I only used it because I had them for free. You could definitely get this closer to $550. But yeah, less than $600 build right there. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm excited to see the performance. We even tested not just the 2070, but an RTX 2000 series card in a good bit. It's been a few months, I think. How'd you get a 5600 for 70? Yeah, AliExpress. What software was that? It was a screenshot of Notion. We use Notion for literally everything. We just have an like all of our inventory for YouTube builds and the website builds and whatnot. It's all part by part in Notion. And I just like a screenshot of it. Boom. All right, let's clear up this queue real quick. 11 o'clock, not bad.
PC Tech Hustle said Velp. Just cause you turned it up. LOL.
Oh. Sorry, we already did that. I think this next one's going to be PC Tech Hustle as well.
PC Tech Hustle said
Yep.
Fine, I see. $10 is the threshold. Gimme the jams.
Thank you again for those $15 donos.
Aries
Or that
Nacho
$15
said
dono.
300 bits better cable management than me. Also, what are your thoughts on QD old versus world?
I am not up to speed enough
Rhodes
on that.
11268 sent 300 bits. The next giveaway should be a high-end gaming PC.
You're allowed to think that. And I wish it could be. But giving away a $2,000, $2,500 PC every 6 weeks, we're not there yet. We will be. I'm somewhat confident that we will be. But for right now, we have to be a little bit strategic. And the amount of money that I spend on these giveaway PCs is somewhat calculated to make sense. If you guys stick around long enough, Maybe it'll be a 6090 PC every single time. We'll see. We'll see. For right now, you're going to have to settle for the free mid-ranged PCs, though. Sorry. You're just going to have to settle for that. Got one more here.
A Mixed Bean sent 300 bits. I'm a Cowboys fan. What about it? Also, how often do you do PC giveaways?
You're going to have to be banned, first of all. So that is how I feel about it. Sorry. But we're always running a game PC giveaway. We raffle them off about every 6 weeks. This next raffle is January 30th. Just type in !! giveaway. Make sure you're logged in. The longer you watch the stream, the higher chance you have of winning. That's all the details right there. Everything is on ! giveaway. Just click that link. Oh! The double! The double! Oh man, I don't think we've ever heard it that close before. The double for Stappen. Oh, I like that. That was pretty nut. Yeah, it's still not loud enough though. All right, which one do I do first? We'll do Thunderstrike. Sorry, Thunderstrike with a 1,000 biddies says, "Is the Ryzen 3 3600?" That's not a great start. Ryzen 5 for the record. Is the Ryzen 5 3600 for $55 and 2070 for $160, both from Jawa, a good pairing for a budget build? It's good pricing for sure. I'm just debating about if that's a good enough combo though. It is definitely good pricing, both of those for sure. I mean, I just paid $175 for mine. There was not a $160 2070 on Jawa when I bought that, because I checked Jawa first. The 3600 with a 2070 doesn't sound like a perfect pairing, though. I would rather you get a 5600. Soccer Guy says the 3600 gonna slow down the 2070. I think that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, I don't think that would be a great combination. But the pricing of both is good. The pricing of both is good. Here's the other max.
Defendo99 said, "Gotta do a giveaway for a Ryzen 4070 PC."
If I can ever get my hands on a Ryzen 4070, we'll do a giveaway. I promise. If I ever get the real deal. Thank you very much for that $10 dono. And the 1,000 bits Thunderstrike. And Waterboy with the Twitch Primer. Steve with the Twitch Primer. Kira with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Is the RX 6600 a good pair with the Ryzen 5 5500? Yeah, it's a perfect pair. Yeah, for 1080p. An affordable, brand new parts, 1080p build. Yeah, for sure. It's hard to beat that combo, honestly, with brand new parts. How do you get in the giveaway? You got to be over on Twitch. For the people that are over on YouTube, just scroll down to the description of the live stream, and it's got all the info you need in there. It is only on Twitch, sorry. And I haven't said this for a while, but I promise that's not a master plan. The giveaway platform just only works on Twitch. That's all there is to it. Sorry. Will you be doing a benchmark? We're going to benchmark this PC with 20 games, but it's going to be in the YouTube video, not today. Sorry. Can I trust Best Buy to help me pick a PC? There are much better options. I can't wholeheartedly recommend that to you. Any tips for building tiny PCs? I'm about to do my first micro ATX build in January for my dad. Micro ATX builds are barely different than ATX. The difference is when you go down to ITX. Micro ATX builds are just a little bit smaller. I don't think you need any extra tips for that, to be honest.
Thunderstrike 8787 sent 500 bits. Thank you. Also, I mistyped on the Ryzen 5 3600.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you for those 1,500 biddies. Much appreciated. Check out Braythorn on Twitch. He will help you out. That's a great solution to that. The content creator Braythorn, B-R-E-A, Thorn, I think. Thank you, Numpty. I appreciate it. The content creator Braythorn, all he talks about are pre-builts. He's like a pre-built PC creator. He's definitely a really good resource for that. He knows the ins and outs, the current models of everything available, for sure. Numpty with a 1,000 bid, he says, I'm out. Have a good night. Time to watch some TV. Okay. All right, Numpty. You do your thing, man. That's fine. If you want to go watch a sitcom, a novella over Thirsty Thursday, that's fine. Go watch your novella. That's fine. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. I can see a little wobble at the front fans. Yeah, I didn't install those. I don't think it's wobbling, though. I think we're good. I don't see any issues. Why is Max Verstappen so quiet? It's a glitch. I'm sorry. It's a glitch. What's your most loved GPU? Honestly, it might be this XTX. That, like, when I first held that XTX, it was like holding a baby. I mean, it probably weighed more than a baby. It's a massive GPU. But I mean, the aesthetics of that Taichi XTX are, oh man, so good. So good. Make my ears bleed. We're working on it. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Which graphics card should I use? 1080p, RX 6600, or RTX 2070? It depends. I mean, I think we're gonna benchmark it soon, but I'm pretty sure the 2070 beats the 6600 by a little bit on average. But it's more of a question: do you want to buy used or new? I would say on average, these are about. Thank you for that raid, Qua said. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you for the raid. I think these are on average about 175 used, and then the 6600s are about 200 new. So it's more of the question between those two. Both can run 1080p though. Yes. I'll 3D print you a Ryzen 4070. Yeah, I mean, I've had 2 3D printers and I use them a lot for months now. You would have thought that I would have printed a Ryzen 4070 already. I just haven't yet. I've been slacking. Zach, you know old when you know old. GT 1030, i5 4570, and the Mobo. This is my current daily driver. Yeah, that's pretty old for a PC now. Correct. If I watch your stream picture in picture, will my points count? I have no idea. I would assume so. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I have no idea. This is peak Zach. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're welcome. Do I get points just for watching? Yes, but only on Twitch. You're on YouTube. It's a Twitch-only giveaway. Alright, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed soon. Anybody got a banger question before we wrap this up? One more banger. What was your first graphics card? I don't remember the model name, but it had 32 megabytes of VRAM. 32 megabytes. I remember pulling it out of a used GPU bin, and I wasn't looking. I was really young. I was like elementary school or something. I remember not looking at the model numbers. I was just looking at VRAM. And I needed one with 32 megabytes of VRAM. Jua? With the 6-month tier 1 resub? Thank you. Oh! Alright, that'll wrap it up. Thunderstrike again with the 1,000 bid. He says, what is the best CPU and GPU combo for buying used PC parts? Buying the PC and selling it. Used? I mean, without a budget, that's hard to answer, but I'll try to give you some value since that's a lot of biddies. I'm gonna go more on the budget side. I think the absolute most meta CPU and GPU comp. Oh my god! Braithorn is here with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. We're just talking smack about you, man. Thank you very much. No, we were ironically just talking about you a couple minutes ago. Somebody was asking for pre-built help, and I was giving you a little bit of a shout out for being a good, a much better pre-built resource than a Best Buy employee. Thank you very much for those 5 tier 1 gifted subs. There's Braithorn. You can click on his channel now. There you go. Did I spell it right? I did spell it right. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, man. Okay, best CPU and GPU combo for flipping. Right now, if I had to pick one, I would go, no matter what, you got to go Ryzen 5 and RTX. Like, that's the meta. Ryzen 5 and RTX. It just depends on which ones. I would say that I would go 5500 and either a 3060 or 4060. 5600 plus 3060. No, you don't need 5600. You can go 5500. A lot of people make their profits from going 5500 instead of 5600. I would say 5500 and either the 3060 or the 4060. That's probably the most possible meta combination for flipping right now. Yeah. 16 gigs of RAM question mark? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, that's tough actually. That's tough. With the price of 32 gigs, I mean, it's only a $12 to $15 difference now, so that's becoming questionable. But yeah, somewhere around 5500 to 3060 or 4060. My last 3060 flip, it was a couple months ago, but my last 3060 flip sold so fast. I don't think the casual pre-built audience cares that it's 1 generation old. And then with the 3060 having 12 gigs of VRAM, it actually sounds better than the 8 gigs of the 4060. So somewhere around there. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys very much for all those hype trains, all the support. Another record, back-to-back record-breaking concurrent viewer stream. Thank you guys very much for that. I will be live tomorrow night. We're going to do a casual stream. Not 100% sure what I'm doing yet, but it'll be a casual stream tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, the same time that this stream started. You'll be able to, just like today, earn points towards the 4060 Ti build giveaway that we're raffling off on January 30th. Play Fortnite? No, definitely not Fortnite. Actually, real talk, I do want to try that new Fortnite like tactical shooter. There's like Valorant inside of Fortnite now. I kind of want to at least try it. I doubt I will try it on stream, especially since I'm known around the world as the Fortnite god, so I probably don't want to do that. But regardless, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. For now, though, feel free to join us in ! Discord. I'm hanging out in there every day, including after every stream for a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys very much for your viewership, financial support, and absolutely everything. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your night. So yeah.